So what is going on, everyone? This is Fabi here, and today we're going to take a look at Infinity Blade 3 running on both my iPhone 5 and my iPod Touch 5th generation. You can see this as the iPhone 5 because it doesn't have the bigger flash that the iPhone 5C has, and this is the iPod Touch 5th generation because it has the blue back and this little thingy right here that is called the Apple Loop. So today we're going to run Infinity Blade 3 on these two devices. Now I know that this is an iPhone 5S specifically made game, but today we're going to take a look at how it looks and how it plays on both the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5th generation, which by the way is pretty much an iPhone 4S, so this could be a test against the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4S right here. So we are first of all going to open them up. Keep in mind this is the first time I'm opening both of them up, and just let me turn down the volume on both of them. I don't want to bother you guys with the volume. So here you can see which one opens up faster, and then we're going to take a look at each and every one of them, how they perform and how they look specifically. The difference between the iPhone 5 and the 5S when it comes to this game, when it comes to graphics, is pretty big, meaning that the anti-aliasing on the 5S is really present and the game looks really smooth and everything is super awesome. Now on the iPhone 5 it's pretty good, but not as good. Here you can see the iPhone 5 obviously loading up the game faster and being able to play the game already, whereas the iPod Touch 5th generation is still lagging a little bit behind, but that's not a major issue. Here you can see the opening scene from Infinity Blade 3, which is pretty goddamn awesome, I've got to say. I'm a huge fan of the Infinity Blade series, so I'm super excited to play this game. And the reason I actually do this is because I want to see which device I want to play this on, whether I want to play it on the iPod Touch or on the iPhone 5. So today we're going to find that out. Now I don't think it's necessary for me to make you guys wait through this, I don't even know what it's called, cutscene. So I'm just going to jump ahead and go and get some gameplay for you guys. So now we have the iPhone 5 over here, and as you can see, panning around is very fluent and very smooth. There's no lag issues. The game looks really awesome. It looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into the first fight. Now keep in mind that I'm playing while looking through the camera, so for me to play it's a little bit hard, but hopefully I'm going to be able to defeat this little guy right here. And of course, playing the game is really smooth as well. You know, the guys over at Treyarch, the developers of Infinity Blade 3, haven't seemed to make the iPhone 5 version subpar. They really did a great job with optimizing the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S version of this game, and both of them run really well, at least as far as I've seen on the internet when it comes to the 5C version. But here you can see I'm almost done killing this guy. Other than that, whether or not it's worth buying this game, I don't know yet because I haven't played this game a lot, but from what I've heard on the internet, this game seems to be a little more redundant than the other ones in the series. Now I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this game because I'm a huge Infinity Blade fan, but if you guys are not, I would suggest you guys to pick up the first two installments of the series and play those at first and then pick up this one. Now we're going to switch the iPhone 5C, or not the iPhone 5C, to the iPod Touch 5th generation and see how that one plays out. Now we have the iPod Touch 5th generation, which also can be the iPhone 4S because the specs are pretty much the same. As far as I can tell, the graphics are a little bit tuned down, but nothing dramatic. This game is still looking really awesome, and as you can see, the frame rate is really smooth. The graphics, of course, they've been tuned down, as I've said, but there's nothing really game-changing, or there's nothing really that big that you can notice all the time. There's just small changes and perhaps a little bit of you know, effects that are tuned down, but other than that, this game really plays out smoothly on this game, on this device, I'm sorry, which is something that I did not expect, to be honest, because Infinity Blade has always been a very demanding game, but they always manage to optimize it really well so it can work on even some of the older Apple devices. Because this game, as far as I know, runs really well on the iPod Touch 4th generation, which is really old, but it still manages to run the game, which is really good because Cherry is one of the only iOS, what is it called? Cherry is one of the development teams that only develop for iOS, and I'm really glad that they do a great job at developing iOS-only games. So here I'm pretty much about to destroy this guy right here, and now we just killed him. If you guys want to pick this game up, it really doesn't matter whether you have an iPhone 4S, an iPod Touch 5th generation, iPhone 5S, or iPhone 5C, or iPhone 5 normal. This game will run super great, and the graphics are great on each and every device. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at FabiTMHD with a Y, and on Facebook, like my Facebook page. So peace out guys, peace, stay tuned, and subscribe for more content. Peace!